Hey everyone, happy August. It is great to see you again, even though I'm not seeing you with my own eyes. We're here today to have episode 3 of the Gimkit Gazette July edition, where we're going to talk about everything that has happened this month of July 2019. Here are your timestamps for all the things we'll be talking about. So if you want to skip through, there you go. But we'll start off with the appreciation.
Appreciation for July is for Tracy Doherty. We just met Tracy in June. We actually haven't met her in person, even though we were both in Philadelphia for ISTE around the same time. We just missed each other. But in that short time that we've known Tracy, and especially in July, she has been incredibly helpful, supportive, and just gone above and beyond. And thank you so much. And by the way, Tracy is a Latin teacher from St. Louis de Marillac Catholic School in Pennsylvania. Tracy, you're awesome. We appreciate you attending.
And now we move on to another section which Jeff talks about, and you get to see us try to figure out what to do with our feet, because you get the whole body shot in this Gazette. All right, now tuning it back to Jeff for hiring.
So I'm just going to talk really quickly about hiring. It wasn't just July. We started the hiring process for 3 different roles that we were hiring for. We started that process in May. There was ups, there was downs. I wrote a whole post about it on Medium, which you can check out. Josh will provide the link here.
It's a good post. It's a good post. I like it.
If you say so.
And I may be biased, but it's a good post.
Well, thank you for that. So one of the ups, there were so many teacher applications. It meant a lot to us to get so many applications from educators. Thank you so much. We had around 350 applications for all 3 roles, and the majority of that was for the 2 non-technical roles, and the majority of those were teachers. So I would say nearly 300 teachers applied for those 2 roles. That means a ton to us to get so many educators interested, and for us to have so many conversations with educators. Some of the downs, as we mentioned, was not knowing what we needed. This was our first time doing it, and I think we identified a lot of things we can do differently next time to be better about getting the roles really clear in our heads before we release them, so that there's not as much back and forth when they're out. Again, you can check out that post on Medium. It was an amazing experience, and we feel grateful to know so many of you so much better through that process.
Alrighty, and so with that hiring process, we made 2 new hires. And here they are.
Your Super Bowl shuffle.
I mean, Fadi, you're going to have to get closer.
Yeah, you're so
How close are you?
I would scoot down. My dad did this dance. He was actually trying to floss, and it wasn't a floss, it was just like a... Alright, so meet our 2 new team members, Kelly and Fadi.
Hello! Hi. Is it my turn?
You gotta be louder than that. There's Fadi.
Hi.
And Kelly.
Hello!
And yes, as you can also probably tell, we are in a new office. We just moved in yesterday, August 1st. And having the space means we get to have more collaborative work. And that's important as the team is growing, that we get to work well with one another and have a space to grow into. So we're in Pioneer Square in kind of the oldest part of Seattle. So if you're ever in the Seattle area and want to stop by, just tweet at us and we'd love to meet up.
I want to do a quick growth recap. Before we had 2 people, then we added 2, now we have 4.
What?
Really quickly, I want to talk about our privacy policy. I've been working on that with our attorney and then with Josh and Fadi on the processes end. This has been a big project for us because up until now, students do not need accounts to use Gimkit, and that will be true moving forward. Students, however, pretty soon will be have the option to make their accounts and to log in with Google. And with that comes a very necessary update to our privacy policy. So we will be FERPA, COPA, and GDPR compliant. This policy also allows us not only to be compliant, but to take it further. And so our policy will be in line with our values. There'll be more on that next month, but that's been something I've been working really hard on. And I'm excited to take our privacy policy where it is and level it up to where it should be.
So I'm Kelly. I'm the head of community engagement for Gimkit. What that means is when you reach out to us, you're probably talking to me. If you email, then you're emailing me. If you call, you're calling me. So I'm kind of the front line of communication. I'm also going to be doing a lot of fun stuff on social media. I've been doing some stuff through the week. It's been really, really great getting to know a lot of the Gimkit educators and users through that. But basically my role is to bridge the gap between our office and your schools and talk more about ways that we can engage with each other to make this a reciprocal process, and I'm really excited to do it. So that's my thing here. We also have some really exciting things coming up in the coming school year that I'm going to be a part of. Something really big happening in a couple of weeks. I'm not going to give you too many details, but we're really excited for it. Really excited to get back to school with everybody, and it's going to be a great school year, and I'm looking forward to it.
Woo!
Sorry, I cracked up because I realized all three of us with our hands in our pockets.
It looks like a criminal life.
What I don't understand is why that's so funny.
I know.
Hi everyone, I'm Fadi. I'm the new software developer here at Gimkit. Up till now, Josh has been the only engineer working on Gimkit, if you can believe it. So I'm here to help him create new stuff. Some things I can tell you about, some things I can't. I'm working on some new power-ups, which will be fun and exciting. I'm helping Josh with testing, and been learning the code base over the past 2 weeks, so it's been fun and exciting, and I can't wait for the future.
Yeah, and I gotta say, helping Fadi get set up with the code base over the last 2 weeks, I'm super excited because now we have twice the amount of engineers, and so that means we're gonna be able to build so much more cool and exciting things for you and your students. So stay tuned, there's a lot of exciting stuff to come, such as Gimkit 4.0. So 4.0 is, by far, is going to be our biggest release ever, and there's a whole lot that we want to share. A whole bunch of exciting and awesome changes, not only for you, but for your students. And we'll have some more information on that soon, but a lot of things are changing. I'll leave you with this, a whole lot, I'm saying a whole lot so much, I'm saying a whole lot, but the Kit editor is being completely rebuilt from the ground up. And part of that is kits will now save as you go. So stay tuned for that and many more exciting things in 4.0. You'll hear some more details super soon. All right, so I'll close this out. It's been a great month. I'll throw back to a clip at the end of last month's Gazette where I said this. Anyway, so we got a really exciting month ahead of us. You'll see next month in the Gazette, a lot of things will be different, and we're excited for that. And it's true, a lot has changed since the last Gazette. We're twice the team, we're in a new space, and we're full steam ahead on version 4.0 and a whole bunch of other exciting things. And so I'm really excited going into the new back to school season. It's my first back to school since I was about 3 years old, where I'm actually not going back to school. So that'll be strange, but I think you're gonna be super excited about some of the stuff that we have coming soon. So thank you for all of your support.
Bye, have a great August.
Bye.
Later.